Hi everyone. Hi Vlad.
I think my camera is frozen, yeah? Are you
Yes,
correct? Oh, okay. What about now?
now it's fine.
I see. Hello.
Hello. I'm still admitting here. Okay. Hi everyone. I think now we can eventually start. Welcome to our round 3 of our traditional profile roasting session. I'm really happy to see you all here. And before further ado, today's format a little different. We'll be reviewing 2 profiles and 1 cover letter. Maybe one more if there will be enough time. But for now, yeah, 2 profiles and 1 cover letter. And I've already shared the file with our experts. We also have 2 additional profiles on standby, so we'll pick one of them depending on who's presenting in the session today. And today, actually, we have a birthday here. Dmitry, he's here. I can see him. Yeah, hi.
Hi,
Happy
hello
birthday.
guys. Thank you,
Yeah.
thanks so much.
Yeah, so we're going to start with his profile and make it proper birthday gift for him. And after that, we'll move on to the next second profile and then the cover letter review. So if we have time left, then of course we'll answer your questions as well. So yeah, I think we can get started. Now I'd like to give the floor to our experts. Tamara, well, the floor is yours.
Okay, so let's start. I will explain why it's important for us to start with the profile of the first person with a quite slow mode, because we need to explain also algorithms, how it works. So when we're talking about the profile, there are a few sub channels of these profiles, right? So you can sell with a few ways on Upwork. One way is bidding. So when you're sending any bid, cover letter, meaning, right? So you want to be on the top, right? You cannot just be somewhere. In case you're in the middle of nowhere on the bottom, no one will see you as well as on Google, right? So how does it work? It works like we have 4 boosts on the top, and then we have best match. Best match works with the skills and also with similar jobs, right? Have you ever been on our roasting sessions, Dmitry?
I have been maybe several roasting sessions.
Okay, so first of all, let's check. Do you have jobs at all? You don't.
Yeah, I
So
don't, yeah.
that's why you cannot be on a best match, because
Mhm.
you don't have jobs and you are not like someone in a very niche sphere. DevOps is quite a popular one. So that's why it's important for you to get these jobs from somewhere. This is like
Yeah.
the first part. And I also suggest to make it like $1,000 at least. So that's how your account will start to get top rated badge after. It just will start counting. Then it's about your skills. Okay, skills, you made quite a good one here and here. So it's important to bid from the specialized profile with that. A
Yeah.
few more things you need to also prove you're fluent English in case you want to bid on American jobs. It's possible to do it with either IELTS, Cambridge, TOEFL certificate to be added, or your first 3 clients who are different ones who are going to leave you a feedback should also rate your English as fluent. That's how you will get it done, like in this way.
All people can, like all clients can approve your English,
Yes.
or only American?
All clients can do that. I will show you how it works. I have blog, and on this blog I'm posting how to do that, everything. For example, for the for English, it looks like that. So rate their proficiency, and they should just click on a fluent one. So, but in case you didn't see it before, maybe, or maybe yes, you can see this kind of stuff called invited by UMA or shortlisted by UMA, etc. This is also a part of the Business Plus clients. And these clients can see also new features like UMA messaging features. So UMA is Upwork Mindful AI. She's sending invitations to different freelancers, and she invites you to apply for the job for free, which is not bad, right? To apply for free. That's why we need her to choose you, so that she will message you and then she will choose you to shortlist. That's how you also will be here in all proposals list. How to do that? You need to do a keywords research for your specialized profiles and make these words be written normally in a semantic way. For me, looks okay. I'm not sure. Did you do a keywords
Yeah,
research?
yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did research. Yeah, and had it in this way.
Okay. Okay. Then a few more things. Next sub-channel is for invitations. So first of all, we need to check, is your request exist at all? Like this AWS DevOps engineer. Usually I'm checking here. We have AWS DevOps, so it exists, okay? And let's check with DevOps. It has engineer. So with AWS DevOps engineer, you actually very wisely covering both AWS DevOps and DevOps engineer. But the next parts are wrong because usually all the requests are going not as a one word. So exactly you need to check what are like the couple of words things. So that's how you will be matching better. Okay, let's imagine you choose AWS DevOps because it's your main request. So when you're coming to the roasting sessions, you should see here like 30 times mentions on your profile, not 2. You should add it like 7 times here. The same you need to do with DevOps engineer, could be together as well. Okay, but at least with every single request you choose, what is it? What is it? It's words that your clients are typing and can search you for. You understand?
Yeah, but should I like together use these words or separately? It's also okay.
No, you should use it as a request. So like in case it's DevOps engineer, should be exactly DevOps engineer. In case it's AWS DevOps, it should be used together if you want to be for both. And that's how, in case you will use all 3 together, it's also counted, just not separately. Like, hey, I do AWS as a DevOps. No, this is not going to work together.
Okay.
When you get rising talent or top-rated page, don't forget to create consultations too. Then your word should be in your portfolio items on titles and also on the descriptions, exactly like that. Role, here could be role, it doesn't count. Next, on the project catalog, also at least 3 should be with these 3 parts, like DevOps engineer, AWS DevOps engineer, etc. Same with certificates, same with employment history, title description. Same with other experience, title description. This is how it going. It's like the first step. Second step, you need to have let's say AWS DevOps. You need to have related queries. Related queries are those queries that your clients are searching when they're searching for AWS engineer. It's cloud engineer, Kubernetes, Azure DevOps, and AWS architect. So you need to put it here, architect, in the description and in your portfolio items description. Exactly these words. and you need to search it for every request, and these are your main keywords for the talent search. And other stuff are suggested words. It's this Lambda, certified solutions architect, expert, etc. These suggestions, these are the words that you need to add to the description and your portfolio items description. You need to recheck it with every word in case you want to come here. Also, let's try to find you to recheck your skills. Roland?
Yeah, actually, I trace it every day in Excel table.
Yeah. Okay, that's good that you're tracing, but I need to see it myself. So, what?
Today was 10 page.
Which page? Okay, so also see you have only 9 skills that are relevant, related to the search. As well, not all of them here. So when you're choosing, your first words are those that you want the most. That's how you will work here. So these things you need to change to make sure that you are going to receive invitations in future. And for the project catalog itself, as for the separate sub-channel, it's also important that you will use keywords. So, for example, you decided that it will be AWS, which also you need to have it like in a couple together, in a pair at least, so it will be also suggested. So you're using it on a title, you can use it twice and many times here. It's like keyword stuffing algorithm. And this is my suggestion. You need to have like 3 project catalogs that are matching your profile requests for invitations, but you also can have 17 another ones, and you need to have them in a different way with different words, because whenever clients will search for you, they will never see you twice on the same page. They will see only one catalog. You understand? So that's why 17 others should be different. That's how you will increase your chances to be found. So like you are saying AWS, 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 and in another you're writing like Kubernetes, 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 Kubernetes. That's how it's going to work for you here on the project catalog. And regarding your agency, for the agency, it's important that you will have services, portfolio, description, and profile portfolio description, and also this subtitle with all the words with specialization for the lists. What are the lists? Lists of agencies. So in case in future, because you're just starting, I understand that, but in case in future you want to be mentioned and listed in the agencies list, you need to find all the lists you want. For example, DevOps doesn't exist. I don't know what cloud, for example, cloud consulting, for example. And here for the cloud consulting, you need to have these words exactly like they're writing added to your agency. And then you also need to get more jobs. This is like a simple algorithm, but time by time you will get that. So these are the things you need to change for your profile. Vlad, do you want to me to share, or do you want to share yourself?
Doesn't matter. I think we can stay with current configuration. So, from what I see, on my opinion, there is no way that I will select you as a client. And why? First of all, I don't see any difference between you and any other freelancers who providing the same services, except like, you're new to our platform, etc. But I don't see any real value for my business, for my potential business, that I should hire you. Yeah. So like I don't see any real cases that prove your expertise. Yeah, I see that you doing something, that you done something in past, but I don't see the result of it. So also I don't see anything that can show me that you're a real expert. I see only that you can do it. You can mention that, like you mentioned that you help SaaS companies and product teams with Amazon Web Services, DevOps, fix CI/CD failures, and Terraform Drift, so releases become predictable and rollback safe. So how safety it will be, yeah? So like how you increase this safety in persons, how you fix this issue, yeah? Like I will create you like CI/CD pipeline that will be like 20% faster than your previous, or I have created to one of my clients that pipeline that faster in 100% than previous one. Okay, so like, or for example, as I remember, DevOps, it's about the most of the time it's about like how to save money on server side, yeah, like how to save money on Amazon services and any other services. So in that case you can mention like I have created setup that saving 20% of the cost every month, or one of my clients saved like, let's say, $200,000 for last year by using my services. That's exactly what bring your expertise to the client. Yeah, why client select you? Because you have the real proofs. You showing him guarantee of your work, and you showing him like how you can do it for him. That's the first thing. Also, it's related to the cases. All your cases doesn't catch any attention. So, like, I see some, brackets on it, some squares, and small text. Yeah, but I can't read it until I open it. But client will never open it just because he don't see any chance to understand what's inside. Here my advice to you is to show these like catchy words, catchy phrases that you can use. Like, here is case study how I saved my client $2,100 per year. Or here is the case how I saved, deployment time into like 2 times lower. Yeah. So like you can use these words to catch their attention, because it's not about what you can do. What you can do, many other freelancers can do the same. But you can show the real value of your services, because what other freelancers can't do, they can't repeat your case. Yeah, they can't do the same thing that you done with a client. And that's why client will select you among other freelancers. I see like minus 40% while keeping incident volume flat. So like that's what exactly should be on your cover. But it's somewhere inside the text where client will never read it, because it's in the bottom. Here should be something like, book a meeting, invite me, etc. So like some action the client should do after he likes it.
Should I
Then, yeah.
should I like create a picture, a preview picture with some specific result with big text?
Yeah, you should create something catchy, that clients will see from it should be like love from the first view, okay?
Yeah.
So like client should love your work once he see your cover.
Okay.
That's exactly why he will open your profile. Yeah, algorithms, it's important, but if 1,000 freelancers will be like on the first list, yeah, the client will select anyway that freelancer who will show him real proof of his results.
Okay.
Okay, then your project catalogs pictures. Yeah. So the same thing. You will get my hands and I will do something for you. So like AWS cost analysis. So you can tell to a client that you will get your AWS optimization that helped my client, lower his cost. Okay, that's exactly what you can show. Or, for example, you will get DevOps setup. Yeah, because we need to also use the keywords here that bring you that make your deployment 40% faster, or that reduce your fails, something like that. Then scroll to the profile picture. So, on my opinion, can you scroll back, Tamara, please? Profile picture. On my opinion, it looks too cartoon, like cartoon movie. But if you like it and if it will work, you can stay with it. It's only my opinion, every people have different tastes. Yeah, and here we can try to stay with this one. But if it will not work, because it can bring you some, startup, simple, small contracts. Yeah, like because people trust you because you feel like on the same way as them. But maybe if you will do something like not very enterprise, like something in the middle. So where you can have like just a normal background with like something bright and shiny, and your picture without different frames, etc. So like studio photo, maybe it will help you to push the middle segment of your audience. So the middle-sized businesses, or like big size but not enterprise, and not like so small that can't afford your services. Okay, then regarding your contracts, Tamara said that you should do it somehow. On my opinion, first 2 contracts can be fake because it will increase your trust. That's first thing. The second thing, that you will get results faster, because when you will search for the first contract without any proof of previous works, even it's fake, you will get often something not so interesting for you, and many clients will think like, oh, I will give him this bad task that nobody wants to do, and he can do because he's new to a platform. I've started many different freelance profiles, and this situation repeat always. So only like after maybe 300 proposals, we can find one client that can say, okay, I want to help you because you're new to the platform. But it's like one case and 300, The most better way is to create something, or maybe you have current client, and just ask him like, hey, can you do small milestone on Upwork because I need to increase my reputation on the platform. That's the way how it can work.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah, and also after the second contract, you will get a GSS score, and if it will be like 100% success contracts because it's your current clients, and they will leave you 5 stars feedback, your GSS will be 100%, and you will be way closer to get like top rated status, and that will help you also with your inbound strategy. Because currently, like your profile optimization is good, but after the first contract, you as a new freelancer will be promoted by Upwork. You can say, Tamara, you can say. We can hear you. Your microphone turned off.
I said not good optimization. No, your current optimization is also not good. But after this optimization, after this roasting, it will be good. Vlad, I'm just, I'm just showing you that you usually started with a video and you didn't say anything. And I was like, moving mouse here for like all the time. I was like, Vlad.
Video, it's important part, but it's only like to have a visual noise on your profile to show like that you fully packaged, and also it's increase your profile fulfillment persons. Yeah, but at this point, I don't think that we should focus on video because it's a new freelancer to platform. And by the way, like better to focus currently on your keyword optimization, add some marketing part into it, and close just two first contracts to receive a GSS score. Because like after you receive a GSS score, you will get better clients, better responses. Yeah.
Can I like create two fake contracts with the same client, or should it be separate?
No, it should be different clients.
Two different,
Mhm.
because otherwise you won't have GSS.
Okay.
Yeah. So in that case, I think, Dmitry, you should work exactly on this part that we mentioned, and later you can back to our roasting session, and we can tell you about the videos, about other stuff regarding the optimization. But currently, my advice is just to focus on your green skills, to focus on your profile description, and the marketing part of your profile.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so much.
Yeah. Okay, do you have any questions, Dmitry? Or maybe you also want to discuss the cover letters, because today we're also discussing the cover letters.
Yes, I tried to. I sent some cover letters. I have like 20% of views, but maybe 4% of replies. Not very nice. But I think it will be changed after two contracts. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, the problem here exactly because like you have a good view rate because you're new freelancer to a platform and Upwork randomly push you higher than others. Yeah, and in that case, you're receiving a good view rates, but you're receiving less replies than others because you don't have any work experience. And among other freelancers who have like proved experience, who have previous contract history, who have top-rated statuses, 100% GSS, or even the cases where they mentioned that I can reduce your cost or I can lower your failure rates. So that's exactly why you get less responses.
Can I somehow share my cover letter?
Yeah, you can send it to Corlan or in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, you can send it in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're starting by explaining the workflow. Yeah. So done for me looks like a zero downtime migration to AWS plus Terraform managed and networking and organization. Through the milestone breakdown. Okay, so what I see done for me looks like a zero downtime migration, blah blah blah. Network automated CI across ECS and EKS Lambda. So like your first 180, 100, 200 symbols, like approximately, because it depends on the cover letter from what I see now. Yeah. Should be catchy, as I told you about the cases, yeah? So you can mention, like, previously I have completed the same project for, like, one of my clients, and as a result, we got these points, yeah? So, like, you can mention it like that. And then it's a good idea, in my opinion, that you explaining the workflow, yeah? Review, define, migration, CI/CD, etc. But on this point, if the client is non-technical person, yeah, he doesn't know how exactly it works, better to explain him in a simple words. Because, for example, me as a like product owner, I don't know any technical specifications. Yeah, I can know it like approximately in a basic. Because if I will know, I will do it by myself. Yeah. And in this way, you look very, very strict and technical, you know. And it can, show to your clients that you are very, very expert because they don't understand what you're telling them. But if they will understand somebody else from his cover letter, they will select this person. So my advice is to start with something catchy, like I have previously completed the same job where we got that results. Uh, for your project, I think we can use this, and this to receive a better performance. Yeah. So here's a couple of my cases that I have completed in past. Uh, and I like your question. One important question. We can leave this part as it. And happy to walk through the milestone breakdown on a short call or continue a thing and refine scope before we lock it in. So, like, I think you can mention it more simple. Let's open a quick call to discuss how we can, and mention results, like how we can increase your speed of your setup or lower your costs of your setup, something like that. And that's all. So I don't think that.
Should
Okay.
I like suggest him to have a chat or call or one of that?
You can. My advice is to use a call because on a call you can identify if this is a good client, if he is not, if he has some red flags, because reputation on Upwork it's also important. And if you will get, red flag client, you have a risk to never get the good replies on Upwork, because after your GSS drops lower than 80%, like Upwork says it's 73, as I remember, but lower than 80% GSS, you will be somewhere not with other freelancers who are on the first lists.
Okay. I have only one question regarding the first string of my cover letter. What if I do not have the same experience that he is required? Like, shouldn't I tell him that I've did it before, or should I lie?
You can say something like, for me, looks the zero time, blah, blah, blah. It's too long and too complex. You can mention him a result. So, like, I know how to, like, you don't need to mention the specific. You can say, I know how to, and then explain why you know it and how you will do it.
My opinion on this cover letter.
Okay.
I wouldn't do this way. So when we're talking about cover letters, we have a few things that we need to understand. First is that on the first line, we are catching the attention. Then we are showing the expertise, and then we are asking a question to get to the dialogue. But when we are trying to get an attention, we need to talk not about us, we need to talk about client. And we have a lot of information on this page about the client. So I would start from the moment that, okay, so you have a SaaS tech app, you have public and private sector, you have Android app, and you have so many requests for security against DDoS attacks and zero downtime. What is the exact business? So I will propose you the best way to handle that. So with this, to be honest, I don't really care what do they do. I just want to catch their attention, like, how did he know so many things about me and wrote it down? So just catching some stuff from this page will be very unique. Then next part, you need to understand what parts of that are written by Upwork and what parts of this is written by the client. And of course, this style, summary, scope, and required expertise, it's already at the pre-default part, so it's not his style. And he is writing you an exact his different technical stuff. So he's not like a zero in these fields. He's not just a businessman. He's knows something. And I see that you're writing like so long letter, and this is for $500. So in case you will write this kind of long cover letters for every person who is proposing $500, you will never be happy with Upwork. You will just be frustrated after maximum 50 beats. So I would just say like that these parts like that I will do. I'm just not in your niche, so I'm not sure. So I would just say that I know all this stuff, like and really experienced with blah blah, Terraform, whatever he wrote. Will not check. And then that's it. I will skip all this stuff. And as Vlad said, I like the question too. But I don't like that you closed it with this happy to walk through, blah, blah. I would just leave it like it is, like with the question and without any name, regards, following, happy to walk, let's discuss, etc. Because our main idea is that we need to get him to the dialogue. And you need to remember that he will even not remember your name because there are many stuff. That's okay for the clients on this stage. So you should think only how to put him to the funnel further. So this is my way to write cover letters. First, investigate what you can catch him for, then small expertise part, then call to action as a question.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
But I don't think that Vlad is wrong. I would say that it's like you can use it as an A/B test for you. And
yeah, I agree with your opinion. Yeah. So, in general, I think, on my opinion, this both way works. And what Tamara says, it's also a good catchy experience for lead generation process. So we can do like any way how to attract your client. And I'm using the simple framework, which called AIDA. So what is the AIDA? You should write your messages in 4 simple steps: attention, interest, desire, and action. So like the 4 blocks of your cover letter. You can use attention block any way you want it. You can use desire block any way you want it, but the context should be written using this framework. That's only one framework that works for lead generation currently, in my opinion.
So shouldn't I mention all the things that the client written in the job post? So
Not all. Yeah, it can be like just the main business pain points that you can cover. So like the most important thing is not to tell to a client that you can do everything what he wants. Yeah, the most important thing is to fix his problem. You know, people's don't buy when they just wanted to buy. Yeah, people's buy when they have a reason to buy. Okay, and the reason to buy is their problem, is their pain. Okay, you will never buy a new T-shirt until you like something, very like something, yeah, or your previous T-shirt was broken. So, but it's like the simplest way how I can explain when the clients buy.
Yeah, okay.
So just target on men's, because when it's girls, you should use different ways.
Okay. Happy birthday, Dmitry. Hard to pronounce your second letter for me. Let's move on and try to roast someone else. We have the second profile. Corlan shared we have 15 minutes more. Yeah, should we move on?
Yes, so let's go. Let's go with. We can extend for 5-10 minutes, I think. So we would be able to cover the cover letter as well. Let's go with Kate Sienkiewicz. Yeah.
Okay, so we were already talking about the algorithm, so I'm not going to repeat them, but just will say what's wrong. So in case we are talking about this general profile, the wrong part is the private earnings, because that's how you're cutting the chances to be invited from the second step of the jobs. Then AI/ML is not existing request. There could be like with space, but it never exists with the slashes. And you have more space here to get the third part. But let's try to find it. So whenever you're coming to the roasting session, never come when your main request is less than 30 here by found keywords. Add at least 7 times here. You also need 3 consultations, not 1. On the consultations part, you need to have topics. I like the video. Sorry, Vlad, to say that part. I like videos always. And for that, you need to have topics that are same as your main request. So full stack developer, then full stack developer. And 3 consultations and 10 topics, and they are repeating your main requests. Then, same, here should be full stack developer. In the description, the same, full stack developer. This part is not counted at all. We will check him for skills soon. At least 3 project catalogs with that, at least 2 certificates, at least 3 employment histories with titles and descriptions, at least 3 other experience with titles and description with that. Okay, I see that you have something here. A lot of hobbies, no way to get keywords here, right? So, okay, for the full stack developer, you also need related queries and suggestions. Good that this is so popular thing that I have it by memory. And it's WordPress developer. You don't have it, so you didn't use related queries we were talking about. And this is very important. It's also React Node. It's also Python from suggestions. These words should be together on this description of your profile and description of your portfolio items. Let's try to find your full stack developer. Full stack developer. And it's, what is it? Latvia. Let's try to find. You see, I'm even not trying to find you on the first pages because you have only 4 times repeated this part. So, and you can see that you have only 1 job related to the search, which means that other jobs you were using not right words when you were accepting offers. So you need to have full stack developer, etc. So because it's only 1 job weight here. Only 5 skills are green related to the search, and half of here is also not green, which means that you're not related to this search at all. So these things should be changed. Also, I see that you have 100% GSS, but you don't have top-rated page. It's because you already don't have money, $1,000 for the last year. I suggest to get it, to earn it. Anyway, you will be need to use this for connects. Next. Okay, so it's for mobile app development. When I see such short descriptions, it means that you didn't do your keywords research from the titles of the jobs. So Uma can see you and invite you to apply to the jobs for free. This is important. You need to use that. And also for skills, this is a small amount of skills. You need to have it like it was mobile app development, right? Mobile app, like that, at least. So that's how we will match with the jobs. With this one, same with the description and same with the skills. You need to add all. You also can do it with the gig radar as they are suggesting. Also for the project catalog. So for example, it's full stack, the things that you want. And you need to use it here in the description. Only title and description is counted for the ranging and also a price. That's it. In case you want to get direct messages a lot, I also suggest at least 3 for the talent search and 17 others to get more direct messages. That's how to redo that. And let me recheck this one. Also the same, you need more services and using keywords from the agencies list I was showing to get invitations to your lead. As I understand it, Oleg here or Oleg here, so to be sure that you will receive more. Yeah, so this is for me for the algorithms. Vlad, wanna continue?
No, like I'm feeling that we're living in the matrix and repeating always the same things to everybody.
You?
So
Me, I'm repeating. I'm like 3 times employment history, 3 times other experience, 3 times project catalog.
the same thing on my end, like always push numbers, always show these numbers, take clients' attention.
Do you want to change? Next time you will talk about algorithm and I'm about
I,
videos
I
and
think I
cover
think
letters.
yeah, I think it will be a good idea.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
I already rated the video in a good way, like I liked the video. So, but you can disagree.
yeah, I can disagree and I will. First of all, why you used a vertical except like using the horizontal camera view?
I was
Why?
not liking this video. I was liking the video on a consultation, Vlad. Did you see this
Okay,
video?
okay, this video is better. Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, something like I don't know, it's a sunshine or a lamp, make some splashes in camera. Okay, then first of all, on my opinion, we should begin with a result-oriented approach. Yeah, so like I saw many full stack developers with many technologies stack. Yeah, it's like very extended technology stack. But I haven't seen anybody who told like I have created application where page speed was, or by using I don't know, your stack is AI, ML, web app, mobile app, but I don't see exact technology that you're using to develop. Anyway, my solutions helped my clients get like more faster load, receive better performance of the application. I've helped to my client create a monetization for his application. Like you should think as a SaaS founder, as a business founder. So like you need to bring leads, yeah, and how you will do it, or like what will attract you if someone will pitch something to you, yeah. Just imagine someone just came to you and telling like, I will do your Upwork profile better. I will bring you more leads on Upwork. Yeah, and that's exactly what will be interesting for you. And the same thing for a client. He is not interested like you have 18 years of experience in delivering AI ML solutions, or they are not interested that you are just developer. It's like they already know from your title this information. What I can do for you they know because like it can be in the middle, yeah, your service list, because maybe they will think that you create them landing page, yeah. But it doesn't need to be like on the top of your profile description. Leading a team of 22 in-house engineers. What will change to the client if you'll work with 10 engineers or 22? So it's not so important at this point. 150 plus projects. It's important for UMA, I think, as I remember Tamara told it previously, that the numbers is important for UMA. Your
For
years of
specialized
experience.
profiles. For specialized profiles, not for
For
general
specialized
one.
profiles. Yeah. But anyway, it can be here, but it doesn't need to be on the top. Key achievements and client results. That's exactly from what we should start. That's exactly your first lines. That's exactly why clients will select you, will open your profile. Now, then they will understand your service list, your technologies, expertise, experience, technology stack, etc. But why they will open your profile? Because they have a reason to believe you. Then, some points from your key achievements sounds very approximately, very like, generic. Helped clients increase revenue and efficiency through full stack e-commerce platforms, fintech system, medtech solutions, and logistic tools. So at this point, there is no reason to believe because you didn't tell them exact case. There is no social proof. It's like anybody can say that I bring something to my client, but what the real important, it's the real case, real numbers, or just the numbers when they are not real. But that's exactly what clients want to see. They will never select like the person who just be on the street and tell them, I've helped to fintech, medtech, edtech, e-commerce, do revenue increase by my full stack development. So there is no case. It's just words. Then for your video, you can create cover like that will also attract clients' attention. So like you can name this video how I helped or how I created application that let's say automated workflows with AI, ML, and LLM integrations, reducing manual work by 40-60%. So you can do a video how you created it. That will be really interesting for your clients. Or you can just walk through some of your cases on this video and then like name this video my success stories or how I bring success to my clients. And they will be interested to see this video and understand how you're working. Second thing, it's your case. Let's open the first one with a wallet. Yeah. I saw here the beautiful picture here. Yeah. 90K active users, 30, the first picture. Yeah, the first one. 32 reduction in the fraud rates. That's exactly a result of your work. That's exactly what your client wants. So I don't have any idea why you put this inside and not used as a cover, because it's a nice cover. Only one thing that I don't like here on this picture, you use the small fonts here, like a financial mobile application that allows user blah, blah, blah. So like you should use something more like fintech application, one word, but with big font. And make your focus, your client's focus to these numbers. But in general, it looks way better than your current cover. Okay, I think that's all for the portfolio part. And the project catalogs, the same as in the previous case, add something that your clients will receive. So not just use something like you will get e-commerce marketplace. e-commerce marketplace, it's not interesting. Interesting that to create e-commerce marketplace that bring a revenue, that be conversion focused. Yeah, it's like conversion focused, that it's mostly to design, but can be fast, don't have lags on checkout, something like that. Also, certifications. Your clients see some certification, but I don't think it's real. You can just go to the Credly and create couple simple certifications. That also will increase your trust. It's not so important at this point. It's not important to your algorithm, but you can do it also. Tamara
Something
was
else,
surprised.
Vlad.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. I
I
just
was not
wanted to
surprised.
tell something.
I was pretending to be surprised. What?
Yeah,
It's not real? Who can suggest to make not real certificates? Point to on this person.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And
So
like it's something new, what I can say.
okay. Do you want to
No,
tell
I
something else?
think no. Look, the
Do you
profile.
like Avatar?
I think currently it's not bad, but white t-shirt and white shirt and white background, it's not the best way. That's only what I wanted to tell. I think we can change background with something more, how to say, like maybe use some more dark colors. That's all.
Okay.
Okay, and the last point that we wanted to discuss today, it's cover letters. Just let me put a charger because I.
Yes, I think, yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Vlad. Now we can move on to the cover letter part. I think, Tamara, you can just, you could just share your screen so everybody could see it. Now, yeah, I'm giving the floor back to you.
So unfortunately, we don't have a job that this cover letter was written to. This is like a bad stuff. We need to see it as well to see how is it matched.
Let me check quickly if there was, yeah, there is actually a link to the job post. I can send it to the chat right here.
Okay. United States. Application to convert a complex Excel-based pricing calculator into a secure, scalable web application. Okay, understandable. Deliverables. Examples of similar Excel to web conversions, tech stack recommendation, estimated timeline, estimated budget. Any questions? We're looking forward, blah, blah. Thank you. What else do we have? What else do we have? We have also another job opened by this client. Also something like WordPress website mobile customization. The guy who is paying only $5 or $7 per hour, just to be sure you saw that. 3D modeling of thin wood strip gluing machine. Okay. Okay, so maybe they are actually doing that, like some 3D models for wood or something like that. Okay, this is not such a good client as my opinion, but let's come here. So, I think that the wrong part here, the first one, is that you're talking like the person when he's open your cover letter, he always thinks that you're a person. But when we are taking the client from the start of the funnel to the end, it's very important that we will use it with a smooth way. But you are not you. You are we. And when you are talking from the way you're a person and from the look you're a person and saying we, etc. And also it's you're like we call with our specials, etc. You're kind of taking their attention out because it's not natural for people to talk from a few people at the same way. This is not smooth part. But here is the thing. The guy asked you to show exactly examples of similar Excel to web applications, which is good part that you're starting in case I will just not look at V. So several custom calculators and you're showing this is a good part. And the tech stack, he asked for that. And recommendations, they asked for that, you know. And also you provided it with this mechanical part, etc. So many stuff that you made is actually by his points. He wants it. That's why it's very good. And then you're just saying what time will be available for you, which is an open question, and you're almost not closing it. So for me, this cover letter is very good, except of this we part and except that client is not so good, because you made everything he exactly asked for. So he's looking for that. This is my opinion, exactly for this cover letter, because it's very specifically following clients' wishes.
Okay, I can start. So, on my opinion, I agree with Tamara that this we doesn't work for us because clients want to work with somebody, but not with a team, huge team. So I'm not talking like client will mostly select the freelancer than agency. No, I'm telling like client want to communicate with a real human, so it's like way better. And when you tell them we, it sounds like you telling the information like from the company side. So, and it feels not comfortable for a client, on my opinion, just. So, we already created several custom calculators, and it looks doable for us to turn your complex Excel pricing tool into web app. On my opinion, if you did something in past, yeah, you can mention exact case. You don't need to like tell we created several, we created many. You can just use exact case, like React pricing solution. So but not we, I have created similar pricing solution which calculates real-time prices and decreased the time consuming manual procedures by 70%. So like for goods they supply, streamlines the pricing process. So we can skip this part. It's too long. It's making it long, and nobody wants to read something long. We can do it shorter, more compact way. Then that's good that you showed the real example and also shared the link with the client. Also, for me, so I think we should replace we recommend to I recommend. And in general, you work like from expert side when you tell them that's like that.
I think something happened on Vlad's side.
Vlad is always saying that he is moving to Albania and this is an amazing country. But every time his internet is not so well.
Yeah, he's texting me right now that, yeah, his laptop is off.
But we both agreed that we is not good, and also I'm sure that he just didn't see that client actually asked for this. So this is a good part. Yeah, so this is it.
Yeah, Vlad saying that he is trying to come back. Okay, I think he will join us in a couple of minutes. So, thank you very much, Tamara and Vlad. Here we have one question in the chat. I think we can cover it. From Zaid Jamshed. He's saying, I've recently created a new Upwork profile and also set up an agency account. From your experience, would you recommend starting as an independent freelancer to build reviews and credibility first, or applying and positioning myself directly as an agency from the beginning?
To use your agency from the beginning, because in case you won't, then your agency will not get a history as fast you will get the agency contracts, as fast your agency will go on the top. And also, you need to understand that the history is shared in between your agency and you. So actually, that's how you are raising both.
Yeah, and also it will give some additional benefits to your future agency members. For example, when your agency have a top rated, and you should have, like, let's remember, 100% field profiles, and your other agency members will get also the top rated status. So like it works something like that. I'm not 100% sure exactly, but it works like that.
70%.
I've experienced something when I apply through Agency Connects, right? I'm not getting any responses, but at the same time, if I apply as an independent freelancer, right, I do get views or responses. I'm not
That's
sure
not how it
how it's
works.
working out or what the algorithm is, but that's what I was facing. That's why I asked this question.
That's not how it works because clients don't see that you're from the agency at all from the start. So that's impossible that there is a difference in this. So clients just see people and they don't see any relations at all. That's why whatever you're using connects from the independent freelancers applications or from the agency. Clients don't see it at all. Not subjectively, not objectively, anyhow. We were checking it today with the algorithm. You saw that all the lists are fully with people, no association.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. I just wanted a clarification on that. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And for your help today.
I wanted to say just thank you for your attention. Thank you, Tamara, for profile roasting together. So thank you, Herlon, for inviting us. But at this point, I should go faster because I have other things to do. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Now we are also wrapping up the session. Thank you again. Huge thanks to Tamara. And I'll see you in a week in our next event. And have a nice day ahead. Thank you very much again. Bye.